Welcome back to the Stratford End, everyone. A frustrating draw, dropped points. This is your post-match reaction to the game against Watford. To be honest, I'm frustrated, angry. I'm still trying to process how we actually dropped points to a relegation team. A team that has been absolutely poor all season. No revenge. We got destroyed 4-1 at Vicarage Road. We couldn't put one past them today. They parked the bus the entire game. It felt like the more we tried, the more it just didn't want to go for us. Poor decision making in the final third cost us. We just were not clinical enough. We did everything right apart from score. Certain brilliant saves were made by Foster. Ronaldo missing chances, really looking, like his time is getting closer and closer. But I still believe in him. I will always believe in him, up until the day he actually retires. I guess it just wasn't our day, but we are not good enough. We are really, really not good enough. If we can't put teams like Watford away, I feel what's going to happen against City, and we're playing away. Then we have to go to Anfield, and we welcome Spurs, and Spurs completely destroyed Leeds. Yes, I know it's Leeds. We want Leeds as well, but they are a much more organized team than us, and they have a potent strike force up front with Son and Kane. I'm not sure what to make of the game because it's confusing. I mean, I think Matic was the best player on the pitch by far. I said on Twitter that, if only he was younger, the passes that he was spreading, running the game calmly from midfield. I was baffled as to why he was taken off, but we had to go for it. We had so much attacking talent in the second half up front. Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba, Sancho, Rashford, Elanga. What more did we want? We just wanted a goal, even if it was one, just to get the 3 points. Top 4 seems very, very difficult right now. Arsenal has 3 games in hand on us. We're only 2 points clear. They win their next game, they go above us, and we are in the top 4. Then we have to battle again. Yes, we still have to play Arsenal, but our fixtures ahead, as I've said, is not going to help us. It's not going to get any easier. I looked at the game and I tried to see what we were doing wrong, but we weren't doing anything wrong going forward. We just couldn't score. It seems like everything we did, there was the defender in the way, Foster made a save, hitting the post, going wide, people shooting when they shouldn't be shooting, passes that don't come off for us. It's strange. It is strange. You would have thought, I thought that after the draw we had in the week against Atletico Madrid, that would have pushed us on. I mean, we did well to equalize, but it seemed today that it just didn't go for us. It just didn't happen. I said on Twitter as well that it just hasn't happened for Ronaldo so far today, and it hasn't happened at all for him in the entire game, and for the rest of the team as well. We pushed and we pushed and we pushed, but nothing. We come away with a point, which we should have gotten more. We deserved more. I mean, in the first half, we had 93% possession. In the second half, in total, with the first half, we had 10 attempts, but only 2 on target. Very, very strange and difficult for us to actually try and figure out as to how we dropped points today. And it doesn't really add up. I mean, you look at the chances that we had, we easily should have scored. We easily should have gone ahead. I mean, halftime we could have been 3-4-0 up, but we just were not clinical, and we just couldn't finish. A lot of our players looked quite leggy in the second half. We seemed to be chasing and running out of ideas, which meant a lot of players, had a lack of intensity, urgency, because their heads dropped. The mentality they had against Atletico Madrid was gone. No mental strength shown to continue to push. I want to go through, the individual performances. As I've said, for me personally, I think Matic was the best player on the pitch by far. Probably my man of the match. I wouldn't have taken him off. He was controlling the game quite well, and the passes he was making was quite accurate and also putting Watford under pressure. De Gea, not much to be said by him. We had a quiet game, comfortable saves here and there, but not much he can do. We weren't attacked or threatened at all in the game. Varane and Lindelof as well. Again, for me personally, the best centre-back partnership we have at the club. And the two of them were quite calm at the back as well, defending when they needed to defend and, doing what they need to do. Tellez, I wanted him to start, but he didn't put his foot forward to actually cement his place for the next game against City. That's why he was changed in the second half for Shaw, and it's not like Shaw did anything more different. Shaw was just as bad as him. Didn't do much when he came on. He crossed the ball a few times, but didn't really find anyone. Didn't really have any accuracy with his crosses. Wan-Bissaka did quite decent, to be fair. He almost, assisted a goal for Ronaldo when Ronaldo hit the post in the early stages of the first half. But other than that, he was decent. We know he doesn't have the best, abilities going forward, but he done okay today. In midfield, Fred, absolutely poor. Gave the ball away too much, chasing shadows, losing the ball when he has it by his feet, taking too long to decide what to do with it. Rightly taken off because we needed to go and win the game. We needed an extra attacker on. And that's when Sancho came on. The only thing that Sancho actually did was take a shot that went wide. He didn't impact the game as we all thought that he would. And that was strange to see. I mean, you would have expected him to come on and do more, take on his man more, try and run in behind, play 1-2s, but nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Bruno tried, playing passes, taking shots, but from long range, which he could have easily just passed it wide, for the cross to be allowed to be played in. But I guess, with the captain's armband, he tried to, drive the team forward by trying to score himself. And I'm sure any captain, would try and drive his team forward with the ball and not without the ball. Elanga did decent as well. Couple of good runs, especially the one where, Fred played the ball into Pogba. Pogba flicks it to him and he basically put it wide. He should have probably scored. We were expecting him to score. It was brilliant play, but it wasn't to be. He shot wide, but he had a decent game. He also worked hard. As I said, made runs in behind and tried to attack Watford's defense when he had the opportunity. As I've said, Ronaldo just didn't go for him today. So again, he had the service. It just didn't work for him. Always constantly being closed down, not getting the ball properly under control, hitting the ball over the post, a couple of times. And yeah, like I said, it just didn't go for him, which is quite weird, with the chances that he had. And, it was really, really, as I said before, strange. We dropped points. There's not much more that I can say. We have to look forward to City now. We have a week to prepare for that. We have to be better. We probably, going to sit back and allow City to have the ball, and we're going to try and counter-attack them, which is basically how we normally love to play, on the counter-attack because of the pace that we have, going forward. But we'll have to wait and see. We are inconsistent. I'm not sure what type of team is going to turn up against City. I really don't know. I want to speak about Marcus Rashford as the last point. What the hell did he do when he came on? Why did he have to be put on? He done nothing. Barely touched the ball, barely made runs, barely tried to do anything. So just another poor performance from Rashford. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't think any of us knows what's going on with him. Ragnick gave a couple of pointers saying that, he is working at it to get his best form back. He's not injured, etc. But something's wrong. Something is wrong with Rashford, and we don't know what it is. But I thank you guys for joining me. A very frustrating draw, as I've said, against Watford. Please subscribe to the channel so we can grow the community much bigger. Like the videos, and also share it to all your Manchester United supporters, friends and family. I'm going to try and do something to get, this game off my mind. I just wanted to speak to you guys first and let you guys know about my thoughts and feelings. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about the game and where you think we will be going and how things are going to be looking for City. But that's it from the Stretford Inn, and me, your host, Sasha Johnson. Have a good weekend further, and we'll definitely speak again soon.